people say to me all the time, you make fun of the left more than you used to. Yeah, because they're dumber than they used to be.
Bill Maher makes fun of the woke left, and the crowd at the Aspen Ideas Festival is not having it. I'm Rob on the right. Let's go take a look.
So in one of your more withering riffs in the book, you said that America is at peak stupid, right?
Peak stupid, yes.
Peak stupid, right. So give us the short version of why America right now is peak stupid.
Well, I would say it's because we stopped educating people. I mean, you know, one of the issues I have with the left is that they, a lot of ignorance. I mean, people say to me all the time, you make fun of the left more than you used to. Yeah, because they're dumber than they used to be.
I think it's important that we remember that Bill is primarily a comedian. He's just trying to be humorous. But I want to know your opinion. Do you think Bill is funny, or are the jokes that he tells about the left told in bad taste? Let me know down in the comments.
I mean, when they say you make fun of the left more, yes, because, you know, they went nuttier. So obviously, so did the Republicans. But, you know, 5 years ago, nobody was demonstrating for Hamas and stuff like that. I'm gonna go where the funny is.
You know, I like Bill Maher. He's not that bad of a comedian. And even though I don't always agree with him, I have to respect him for calling it as he sees it. Pay special attention to this crowd. They definitely don't like what he's saying, and that makes it even more funny.
I mean, people demonstrating for Hamas, for Hamas. It's like rooting for the planes on 9/11.
Yeah. Well, I know
that's
you've
a
spoken
joke.
a lot about that,
For sake, I mean, come on, lighten up,
a lot
white
about
people.
that. So okay.
The diversity of the crowd, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I tell you, Aspen has really done a great job with that at this helping clan meeting of a town.
Okay,
I tell you.
Wow, that was brutal. But I mean, who doesn't love a good roast? Listen to that crowd. I mean, seriously, I think they passed out sticks at the door in case you didn't have your own to shove up your butt.
They went nuttier, the left, and then they blame me for noticing it. If I notice how unproductive it is to make everything about identity politics, that doesn't make me a Republican. It makes me an honest broker. If I notice all the oversensitivity and the cancel culture and the victim culture and the pointless white self-loathing and all this kind of, you know, forcing complex ideas about race and gender on kids who can't spell yet. When you know, it's funny, when I talk to, you know, my friends around my age, 40.
He finally landed a joke. I tell you, that's a tough crowd.
And they are always bitching to me about their kids who are like in their 20s, and they're like super uber woke, and they're driving their parents crazy. And everything is like, you don't get it, Mom. That's old thinking. And I'm like, don't get what? Abolish the police? Tear down statues of Lincoln? Maybe give communism another shot? Get rid of the Border Patrol? Get rid of capitalism? White supremacy has never been worse? Gender is always just a social construct? It's okay to have penises in the women's swimming pool in women's prisons?
Okay,
no, it's not that I'm old. It's that your ideas are stupid.
He must be talking about everybody in that room because it's dead silent in there. I think Bill's aware of this, and he's doubling down on his message.
I don't hold my tongue for anybody. You can label me whatever you want. If you do something goofy, I don't care where you are on the spectrum, I'm going to call you out. I speak for a different group of people. I call them the normies, normal people who just want to get back to common sense. And if you do something stupid or say something stupid, I'm going to call you out. I speak for Democrats, independents, and non-drooling Republicans. That's my constituency.
Nope, no drool. I guess that makes me a Bill Maher fan. But seriously, if you're an open-minded Democrat or a non-drooling Republican, consider hitting the subscription button. It's the only way you'll know when I upload a new video.
Okay, Ted Cruz, he's a United States Senator. When I have people like that on, Bill Maher, the Attorney General of the United States, had him on, I get emails from people who are like, basically their thought is, this guy, you had him on the show, when he walked out, why didn't you punch him in the face immediately? They hate me that I don't hate people.
Right.
That has got to stop.
Sure, but maybe people do want to keep hating. I mean, what is that about?
Yeah, it's fun because it fills the empty part of their soul.
Once again, this feeds into the conversation I had with one of our viewers. One unfortunate thing about the YouTube algorithm is it loves dirt and drama, so a small channel like mine has to cater to this in order to get views. I would love nothing more than to help both sides of this country come back together. Unfortunately, I think that requires us to leave our political opinions at the door. Bill seems to agree.
I think one of the missions of your comedy is to break through, people's political and cultural thought bubbles. Everyone has a sort of Praetorian guard of ideology in front of everything they think and say. Is it possible though to actually change anyone's mind? I mean, have you ever changed anybody's mind?
No. On my podcast, several times when I've had somebody on who I know is a Trumper. I had Dana White on recently. I know he's for Trump. He's not the only one. And my podcast isn't even supposed to be political, but, Trump is everywhere. Sometimes you wind up talking about him, and I can see we start to talk about it, and it's like two dogs. And I stop it after 5 minutes, and I say, let's just talk about something else. Because I'm never going to bring you over to my point of view, and you're not going to come to the other point of view. Let's just talk about something else, and then we do, and we start laughing, and then we part friends. That's what we have to do in America.
Bill is right. We as a nation need to find our commonalities, and we need to get back to laughing together. Like this time that Jon Stewart made fun of MSNBC. Seriously, he poked fun at them, and I think both sides of the aisle can agree. And if not, see you around the campus.